12th Fail and your roles, madam.
12th Fail, this film is based on a book called 12th Fail, and but it's inspired by a million true stories. It's about struggle, and we all have struggles in our life. And there's a tagline in our film called "Hara Wahi Jo Lada Nahi." So the message is that we have to keep fighting every single day, and we have to restart every single morning and keep fighting until we reach our goals. And this has been an absolutely amazing experience working on this beautiful, beautiful story with Vidhu sir, with Vikrant, and the entire team. And I just saw the Kannada version of it, and it's so beautiful. Especially, I have to say, Bolona is my favorite song, and Heluba has just surpassed it. It's so beautifully dubbed in Kannada. So thank you.
Okay, Maida, why can't you try? Ellarigu namaskara.
Say it again, please.
Ellarigu namaskara.
Ellarigu namaskara.
Okay, super. ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Oh, that's what it is. Oh,
Okay, ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. Thank you so much. Vikrant Masur, when we compare with the present look and on screen, you got tan, you reduced your weight, lot of hard work ಅಲ್ವಾ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪಾತ್ರಕ್ಕೆ ಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದು. ಸೊ ಈ ಪಾತ್ರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ರಿಯಲ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಬೇಸ್ ಸ್ಟೋರಿ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಿ?
Before I begin, I would really want to thank Karthik ji and Yogi ji and everybody at KRG Studios and everybody here for coming, making time. Thank you so much. It's a very special association for all of us. Uh, the kind of films you've made, the quality of films you've made, and the cinema you stand for. I think this is a perfect collaboration coming together with you. So thank you for that. Thank you for believing in our film, and thank you for helping spread this wonderful film down south, because it's a very important film, and we believe in the cause. And coming back to your question, yes, it's been a very difficult film, as you can see. I lost weight, almost prepared for a year and a half for 2 months of shoot. Very extensive preparations 3 months before the shoot. But I think that is how Mr. Vidhu Vinod Chopra is. You know, that is how he is. His standards are incredibly high, and that in turn actually brings out the best in every technician, every artist. So, but it's been worth it. It's been worthwhile, and I loved the trailer. I was just telling Karthik sir outside, because I have been getting constant feedback since the Kannada trailer was out, that the person who's dubbed for me, I'm so sorry, I don't know his name, but I would love to meet him before I leave, or probably talk to him over a call. And it's so special. It is so special. And I think irrespective of the language, the spirit of the story resonates with you. Unfortunately, I don't speak Kannada. I don't understand the language. But while I was watching the trailer, it really hit me hard. Though I know what I was saying, but even if I try to see it as someone who does not know what the character is saying, it really touches your heart. So it's a very special film, and thank you everyone for coming, and thank you to the two of you again.
I have one more question for you. In real life also, your wife inspires a lot. So you have told in one interview.
Yes.
So tell me about Medha and your chemistry.
It was fantastic. Medha is such a fine actor, and a lot of people will be very surprised to know that this is her first film. The ease with which she's performed this character is very infectious. I think a lot of what I was able to pull off was simply because of her presence. No, that's true. That is true. Acting is I think I would want to believe acting is about reciprocating. You know, there are days, and all of us know this thing. There are days there are some actors, it feels like you're talking to a wall, you know, because there is nothing coming from the other end. But with someone like Medha, I think it's been fabulous. As I said, I would not have been able to do half the things that I've done in the film without her. Very special film, fabulous chemistry, and yeah, my wife has been very instrumental in my life. We've been together for quite some time. I think she, just like Medha's character or Shraddha Joshi ji in Manoj Kumar ji's real life, has been his pillar of strength through all the thicks and thins in life. And I think everyone needs a support system. I don't think anybody can survive in this world or dare to achieve their dreams all alone. You know, you always need a like-minded person. You always need someone who's going to back you even in your darkest days. And that is the beauty of this love story, and I think a lot of people will resonate with this.
Thank you. She started with ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. Can you just say ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಧನ್ಯವಾದ?
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಧನ್ಯವಾದ.
Okay. Can we
Thank
go?
you.
Okay, sir. Questions start ಮಾಡೋಣ. Questions.
ಇದು ವಾಯ್ಸನ್ನು ಅವರೇ ಅಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋದು. ಸೊ ಅದು ಅವರು ಈಸ್ ಅ ಲೇಟ್ ನೈಟ್ ವರ್ಕರ್. ಅವರು ತುಂಬ ಲೇಟಾಗಿ 12 o'clockಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಎಕ್ಸೈಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಮಗು ಥರ ಒಂದು ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ಮೆಸೇಜಸ್ ಕಳಿಸ್ತಾರೆ. ಅದು ನಮ್ಗೆ ಖುಷಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ರಾತ್ರಿ 12:30ಗೆ ಅವ್ರ ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಬರೋದು, ಅದು ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಇಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿ ಅಂತ ತುಂಬ ಖುಷಿ ಪಟ್ಟವ್ರೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಕನ್ನಡದ್ದು ಹಾಡು ಮೇಧ ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳ್ದಂಗೆ ಹೇಳು ಬಾ ಸಾಂಗು ತುಂಬ ಇಷ್ಟ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ. ಲೂಪಲ್ಲಿ ಅವ್ರು ಕೇಳಿರೋದು. ಸೊ ಅವ್ರು ನೋಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಎಲ್ಲ ವಾಯ್ಸು ಅವರೇ ಅಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋದು. ಚಾಲೆಂಜಿಂಗ್ ಇದೆ ಆನರ್ ಸರ್. ಅಂಥವ್ರ ಜೊತೆ ಅಂತ ಅಸೋಸಿಯೇಟ್ ಆಗೋದೇ ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಬಿಗ್ಗೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆನರ್ಸ್ ವಿಧು ವಿನೋದ್ ಚೋಪ್ರಾ ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ಜೊತೆ. ಅದನ್ನು ಚಾಲೆಂಜಿಂಗ್, ಎಸ್, ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡಿಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು, ಪಿಕ್ಚರ್ಗೆ ರಿಲೀಸು ಸೂಕ್ತವಾಗಿ ಸಿನಿಮಾಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬೇಕೋ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ನಾವು ಮಾಡಿಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ ಸರ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಜಯ್ ಸುಬ್ರಹ್ಮಣ್ಯಂ ಅಂತ ಇಬ್ರಿಗೂ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವ್ರು ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆ ಸಿನಿಮಾನು ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ವಿಜಯ್ ಸುಬ್ರಹ್ಮಣ್ಯಂ ಅವರು ಇಬ್ರಿಗೂ ಅಸೋಸಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಸಿದ್ದು. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಥ್ರೂ ವಿಜಯ್ ಸುಬ್ರಹ್ಮಣ್ಯಂ ವಿಧು ಸರ್ ಪರಿಚಯ ಆಗಿದ್ದು. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಅಸೋಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ನಮ್ಮದು ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ತುಂಬ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಅಸೋಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ಇದಾಗಿದೆ. ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ತುಂಬ ನಮಗೆ ಖುಷಿಪಟ್ಟರು ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಅವರು ಇಷ್ಟಪಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಹೋಪ್ಫುಲಿ ಸಿನಿಮಾದಲ್ಲೂ ನಮ್ಮ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಷನ್ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಪ್ಲಾನ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡು.
started with a very fantastic stories. When it comes to 12th fail, जो impact होने वाला है सोसाइटी के बारे में ऊपर, ये मनोज कुमार जी का स्टोरी में exactly what is the impact on the society?
I think it is a very inspiring film, and अभी बस 2 दिन में film आने वाली है, but we've been having preliminary screenings for the media, for our friends in journalism. We've got some very good responses so far. And I can very, very proudly say that we are very confident that the same response would be here in Kannada as well. It is a very inspiring story because I think all of us have been through the same kind of struggles. And the language of hope, the language of dejection, faith, these are universal in nature, irrespective of which part of the world you come from. These are core human values, we feel. And through this one story, as Medha also said, through this one story, through this beautiful couple, we are representing the human spirit of millions and millions of Indians who dream, who want to do better in life, who also have tremendous patriotic fervor within themselves. देश भाव जिसे हिंदी में कहते हैं, बहुत ही strong देश भाव है. They really want to change the society. They don't want to go out there and change the world. They want the change begins at home. We've all heard it. They want to begin it like through this character. He wants to bring a change in his village. But little did he know that his impact would be so fabulous that it could go beyond his village and spread beyond that as well. So this is a story of human triumph of the human spirit. And I think as we began, Har Nahi Manunga, it actually is derived from Sri Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji's beautiful poem, which goes something like this: Har Nahi Manunga, Rar Nahi Thanunga, Kaal ke Kapal par likhta mitata hu, Geet Naya gata hu. And this is synonymous with the human spirit, I feel.
मेरा ये आपके जो मतलब आपके इसके जो मॉडल्स है, एक्टर्स है, सब लोग कमर्शियल फिल्म्स करते हैं यूजुअली इस टाइम पे. आपके माइंड में जो पॉइंट स्ट्राइकिंग पॉइंट है, आई हैव टू डू दिस फिल्म, व्हाट इज द एग्जैक्ट पॉइंट इन योर रोल?
So I've always been this person, even not just as an actor but also as a person. I've always wanted people to notice my personality before my looks, and that's what I wanted to do with my career as well. And this it's my great honor that this film happened to me with Vidhu sir. This story is absolutely inspiring. This character, by the looks of it, she's very simple, but she has a heart of steel. She has nerves of steel. And that is exactly the kind of character I wanted to do to begin with in the movies. And I'm so honored that I got to do a part like that. Because commercial films, the beauty, it'll come later, but let's just start with something that's more powerful.
Is Hrithik Roshan's Super 30 movie helps you to better perform for you? Because the depth of the story is both similar, Super 30 and Birthday.
To be very honest, sir, and I'm not liking it when I say this, I haven't seen Super 30 yet. But I definitely agree with you. There will be parallels, and there have been parallels even after the trailer because they are based on educational backgrounds. The film has an academic background, so we even have parallels with Vinod sir's previous films, like for example Three Idiots, which is such a cult film. But I can definitely promise you they are poles apart. They are poles apart. But comparisons are bound to happen, so it's absolutely fine. And unfortunately, I haven't seen Super 30, and I concede publicly that I should watch. It's a fantastic film. I think it did really, really well. Sir, मैं वही कह रहा हूँ कि as I started off saying, it's an honor. It really is an honor. And I saw Kantara twice. My wife forced me to see it. She saw it. I was traveling. And we keep in touch. And she told me I'm watching this beautiful, beautiful. She comes from Himachal Pradesh, Dharamshala. Himachal Pradesh is called Devbhumi, and the culture over there for Kuldevi and Kuldevta is very, very prominent. It still is prominent to an extent कि वहाँ पे मेरी wife के वहाँ पे लोगों के घर के अंदर मंदिर होते हैं. So she also has a Kuldevta. उनके घर में मंदिर है. And she was crying a lot when she saw Kantara. The climax was she was completely bowled over. So I landed the next day. मैं घर आया. She only the moment I entered 10 मिनट मेरे से ऐसी बात की इधर की उधर की. And she forced me to sit and watch the film. And Rishabh sir has done such a fabulous job. You guys have done such a fabulous job. And we were actually talking outside before we came here. The reason why it is such a special film is because it takes a lot of guts to back such a beautiful story. And it represented the classic folklores of our country. And it is an honor to be associating with them. They are supporting this film, and I think all of us believe in the cause of impactful cinema. This is probably our way of giving back to the audiences who've given us so much love, and this is their story. 12th Fail is their story, and we hope we can achieve similar success like KGF and Kantara. We really, really hope. The film definitely has that quality, and you can help us bring it out to people.
Compared to other actors, like Vidhu Vinod Chopra, how tough is it actually?
It is tough. I'll be honest. It is tough.
The standards are very high.
Yes, the standards are very high.
There are a lot of people trying to work with him, but how did he connect with you actually?
Yes, you know this. So a lot of my friends who worked with Vinod, a lot of my friends have worked with Vinod sir as assistant directors, as production assistants, and over these years I've had the privilege of knowing Raju Hirani sir, Avijat Joshi sir, and Vidhu Vinod Chopra sir, and even Anupama Chopra ma'am, who's Vinod Chopra sir's wife, through these people and through the previous work that I've done. So Raju sir is, as you know, Raju Hirani sir recommended my name to Vinod Chopra sir, and one day I got a call saying that Vinod Chopra sir मिलना चाहते हैं. तो पहले के 5-7 मिनट ना मुझे लगा कोई मजाक कर रहा है यार. मुझे लगा कि हाँ ठीक है, मजाक कर रहे होंगे, because it did not come to me through my agency. You know how sir is. Sir just picks up the call and he calls whoever he wants to call. He will never take that route. And I was like ठीक है, मजाक कर रहे होंगे. But then Raju sir messaged me saying कि somebody from VCF will call you. And I met him. He gave me the book first. He invited me over to his farmhouse. Classic Vinod Chopra sir. He's like, ये किताब है, ये किताब पढ़ के बता अगर तुझे अच्छी लगती है कि नहीं. So I read that book in one day, like it took me 10-12 hours. And while I was almost 3/4 through the book, I knew that I had to be a part of this film, and I realized immediately that this story has such a tremendous potential to inspire people my age, and not just my age, inspire the youth of this country. And we all know that India is the youngest country in the world. More than 50 to 55% of our population is below the age of 35. And these are things which really made me feel कि ये कहानी बतानी चाहिए. And coming back to the first part of your question, how tough was it? He is someone, as Sir also said, he has really high standards. But I think I prefer working with people like Vinod Sir. I've always tried to work with people who want to bring out the best in me. And I can very proudly say that this is my best film, and I can also take the liberty to say this is Vinod Chopra Sir's best film.
That's so sad. ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ
ಅದು ಒಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕೆ ನೀವು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ವಿನೋದ್ ಸರ್ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ 15 days ಬಿಫೋರ್ ಶೂಟ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ 20 minutes ಆಫ್ ದ ಫಿಲ್ಮ್ ಒಂದು ವಿಲೇಜಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗೋದು, ಒಂದು ಹಳ್ಳಿಲಿ ಆಗೋದು. ಈ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ 15 days ಬಿಫೋರ್ ಶೂಟ್, ಅಂದರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ವಾತಾವರಣಕ್ಕೆ ಅಡ್ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗೋಕ್ಕೆ. ಅದು ನೀವು ಕೇಳ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ ವಿನೋದ್ ಸರ್ ಜೊತೆ, ಅಂದರೆ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಆಸ್ ಎ ಪರ್ಸನ್, ಯಾವುದು ಫೆಸಿಲಿಟೀಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಯಾವ ಮನೇಲಿ ಇರಬೇಕು ಅದೇ ಥರದಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರು ಹಳ್ಳಿಲಿ 15 ದಿನ ಇದ್ರು. ಅದೊಂದು ವಿಧು ಸರ್ ಹತ್ರ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರವಾಗ ಅವೆಲ್ಲ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಡು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ.
ಓಕೆ, ಕಾರ್ತಿಕ್.
My degree certificate, sir, I am a graduate. I'm not a 12th fail, I'm a 13th fail. I failed in my first year senior college. I had already started acting. This is not an excuse, but I keep convincing myself by telling myself this, ki, हाँ यार, I was already working, so I could not prepare properly. But I failed, I'm a 13th fail.
But in real life, you are IPS.
Ah, thank you, you're too kind. Thank you.
Okay, Karthik.
ಸರ್ ಅವ್ರ ಜೊತೆ ಸಿನಿಮಾದ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದೇ ದೊಡ್ಡದು ಸರ್. ಅವ್ರು ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂದರೆ 100% ಸರ್, ಇವತ್ತೇ ರೆಡಿ. ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಅವ್ರು ಏನೇನು ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಮಾಡೋದು ಎಲ್ಲದಲ್ಲೂ KRG ಸ್ಟುಡಿಯೋಸ್ನ ಅಸೋಸಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋತಾರೆ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಅದೇ ಏನಾದರೂ ಆದರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಬೇಸಿಕಲಿ ಈಗ ಹಿಂದಿ ವರ್ಷನ್ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನಮ್ದು ಎಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಆಲ್ ದಿ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೆಕ್ಸಸ್, ಒಂದು 75 ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೆಕ್ಸಸ್ ಇದೆ ಅಕ್ರಾಸ್ ದ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್. ಅದು ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಮೇಜರ್ ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲೂ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಕನ್ನಡ ವರ್ಷನ್ ಸ್ಲೋ ಆಗಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ನಾವು ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ ನೀವು ನೋಡಿದಾಗ ಆದಿಪುರುಷ ಆಗಲಿ ಅಥವಾ ಜೈಲರ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಜಯಣ್ಣ ನಾವು ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಮಾಡಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಕನ್ನಡ ಶೋಕೇಸಿಂಗ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸ್ಲೋ ಆಗಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸಿಂದ ಅದಾಗದೆ ನಾವು ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. 100+ ಸಿನಿಮಾಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಶೋರ್.
Done with questions. Okay na? Okay. Thank you.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸೋ ಮಚ್ ಕಾರ್ತಿಕ್ ಸರ್, ಯೋಗಿ ಸರ್, ಮೇಧಾ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಧನ್ಯವಾದ. ಹಾಗೆಯೇ ನಮ್ಮ ವಿಕ್ರಾಂತ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಕೂಡ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸೋ ಮಚ್. ದಯಮಾಡಿ ಎಲ್ಲ KRG ಸ್ಟುಡಿಯೋಸಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಡುಗಳು ಹಾಗೆ ಟ್ರೇಲರ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ತಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ನೋಡಿ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಇದೇ ಅಕ್ಟೋಬರ್ 27ಕ್ಕೆ ಸಿನಿಮಾ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಈ ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಮುಖ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಯಾರು UPS ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, UPSCನ